Hey guys, this is going to be a top 10 Tuesday video, which is a meme started by the blog Bookish. It's supposed to be every Tuesday, but I've been going through the old themes here and on my blog whenever I can. This particular topic is the top 10 books I'm dying to read, and I will leave a link to the original post on the Bookish in the description. Most of these actually ended up being like series instead of one particular book. It's like a series that I want to finish, in some cases an entire series. But the first one is the Fireblade Array series by H.O. Charles. I read the first book, which is called City of Blaze, a few months back. It's apparently been longer than I thought it was because I looked it up for this and I think I read it in August, and it doesn't feel like it's been that long since I read it. But I fell in love with that first book, and I cannot wait to read the rest of them. I haven't bought them yet or anything, but I really hope to soon because I loved that first one and I really want to get around to the rest of that series. The second is another series. It's the Mortal Instrument series by Cassandra Clare. I am reading this right now. Actually, I'm about halfway through. This is the first book. I've owned this for such a long time, and because I heard so much about it, and so it became one of those things that I had to read because I was hearing about it everywhere. And then I was in the store, saw the first book, and I bought it, and it's been sitting around forever, and the movie came out. And then for my adolescent literature class, this is actually a book. We had to choose one book to read on our own, and this is the book I chose because I wanted to get through it and everything. And I'm really liking this more because I was kind of skeptical of it for various reasons, which I'll probably talk about when I review this. But I'm really loving it, and I really want to read the rest of the series now. And just like the first one, I have no idea when I'm actually going to get the rest of the books, but I am really enjoying it. The third book that I want to read is What Happened to Goodbye by Sarah Dessen. I've read all of Sarah Dessen's books except her latest two, and I own What Happened to Goodbye and I haven't gotten around to it yet, which is why I don't even own her other newest one yet. And I really want to, but I just haven't gotten to it yet, everything. Number 4 is The Relentless Warrior by Rachel Higginson. This one actually hasn't come out yet. I think it's coming out soon. This is part of the Starcross series, which I love. It was originally 4 books, and Eden was the main character, and then she decided that she was going to write 3 more books, and she wrote one that was in Avalon's point of view, and then this is going to be the newest one, and it's going to be in Jericho's point of view. And I know if you don't know anything about the series, the character names mean nothing, but I'm really excited for it, especially because I read the first 4 books and I love them, and there wasn't supposed to be any more, and then she published The Reluctant King, which was the 5th one, and I didn't know about it until months after it was published, and I freaked out when I found out that there was another one and that there was going to be more. And I'm really excited for this one to come out. Number 5 is Matched by Ali Condi. This is another one that I own and haven't read yet. It's the first in a trilogy, and I only own the first one. So it's probably going to become like the other series where I read the first book and then wait forever for the rest of the series. But I have been wanting to read this forever. I've heard mixed things on it, but I know a lot of people really like it, and I really want to read it because the concept of it sounds really interesting. 6 and 7 are a lot like 5 too. 6 is Delirium by Lauren Oliver, and 7 is Divergent by Veronica Roth. Divergent, the movie's coming out, and Allegiant came out, the 3rd book. I think the 3rd book came out today, and everyone's been freaking out about it, including in one of my classes earlier. So I want to read I know those are all dystopian, and they were all big, and now dystopian's kind of dying out, not dying out, but it's not quite as popular anymore. But I never got around to reading those books, and they all sound really interesting to me, and I know Divergent in particular gets a lot of praise, and so I really want to read those. Number 8 is Starfighters of Adunar by Erin Alston, which is the 8th book in the X-Wing series, which I read the first, or wait, is it the 9th? It's the 9th book. I read the first 8, I think. I can't even remember what numbers they are now, but I read up to what I had and then I didn't own the last one. And so I was going to have to like wait a really, well, I am going to have to wait a really long time to read it, but then I was on Goodreads earlier looking up the title because I knew that there was another one, but I didn't know what the title was. And apparently there's a 10th one, I think. I think this is 9 and 10 that I haven't read. That came out last year, more than a decade after the one before it. So I thought there was only one book, but now there are 2, which is both a good and a bad thing. So I thought I was only missing 1 from the series, and if I got it, I would be done, but I'm missing 2. And now I'm wondering if there's going to be more, since like more than a decade later they wrote another one. We'll see, but hopefully I end up actually finishing that series at some point. 9 is Ouran High School Host Club by Bisco Hattori, which is a manga. And this is volume 6. This is the next one I have to read. I own like 1 through 10. I've read the first 5. I think it's 1 through 10. Hold on. Well, maybe 1 through 9. I have 6, 7, and 8 here at school, and I think I own 9 at home. But I've read the first 5, and I've had these forever. I haven't gotten through them yet, which is the reason why I haven't gotten through so many books is because I have so many books to get through. And so hopefully I'll actually get around to these and then I'll buy the ones I don't have because I think it's finished now, I'm pretty sure. And so it wasn't finished when I started reading it, that's how long it's been. But I'm pretty sure it is now, so hopefully I can read the ones I have, get the new ones, and read them soon. My number 10 is Wicked by Gregory Maguire, which is another one I've been wanting to read forever. I noticed recently that it looks like the green on the pages is kind of fading in some places, which makes me sad. But I've owned this for a really long time. This is dusty. But I really want to read it. I love the play, even though I've never actually seen it performed, like, live. But, and I really want to read the book, and I've wanted to for a really long time and haven't gotten around to it, like everything else. So those were the top 10 books / series that I'm dying to read, and I will see you guys later. Bye!